HarperVia and HarperAudio present The Wildelings, a novel by Lisa Harding, read by Jessica Regan.
Lorenzo. Descend, for you must be my torchbearer. Jessica. What? Must I hold a candle to my shames? They in themselves, good sooth, are too light. Why, 'tis an office of discovery, love, and I should be obscured. William Shakespeare, Merchant of Venice. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done. William Shakespeare, Macbeth. Prologue. What brings you here, Jessica? I regard the woman opposite. There is a stillness in her that feeds my need to fidget. I take my sunglasses off my head, twirling them. Cheap Gucci rip-offs. The lie is obvious to anyone who could bother to look closely. The woman coughs. I shift in my seat, sit on my hands, and look around me. Disappointing. This sterile room with its monochrome palette and chrome fixtures. But then, everything is disappointing to me these days. I arrange my face into the same neutral mask she wears. Why have I come? I am joyless, incapable of an orgasm, of any pleasure. Dead inside, my husband said of me, more than once. He was right, except for that one sharp stab of emotion last week, as the curtain fell on the latest Mark Whitman play, and the audience was on its feet. Then there was a violent jolt and a flooding of jumbled, jarring feelings and memories. My husband left me. It seems the logical thing to say, a reasonable explanation for why I've come now, decades after the event that shaped me, shaped us all. That must be very hard, she says. I look out the window. Not much of a view. A brick wall almost touches the window pane, suffocated by lichen or mould. I imagine there are insects hidden in there, shiny and indestructible, the kind that thrive in the dark. But not surprising, I answer, deadpan. I'm used to people cutting out on me, and me on them. I am my father's daughter after all. Dr. Collins, call me Sophie, continues looking at me, this time with a flicker of curiosity that she cannot hide. Perhaps you are feeling numb? Detachment is often a response to emotional flooding. Disappointing. What did I expect by coming here today? I am too long shaped by my history and replaying of said history to be able to transform into something new. Do I think that I deserve another outcome? That I deserve happiness? A fresh start? My eyes take in the high cornicing, the only feature of the building's Georgian past that hasn't been erased, and I am transported to those grand rooms, whispering their seductive promises. Wilde College. I am back there in my first year, those 9 defining months. My gestation, our gestation. The unholy quintet, Mark, Linda, Jonathan, Jacques and me. I can hear Mark's voice beguiling us, snide and scathing and seductive all at once. He would have scoffed at all that alliteration, overkill. But he inspired it, just as he inspired viciousness. Writer, director and creator of small crazed worlds of fierce people taking their pain out on each other is how one critic described his body of work. The accuracy of this was breathtaking. I have often wondered what kind of frequency Mark vibrated at, and whether there was any choice involved in the fact that we stayed in his orbit. Was there a sensor on our young febrile bodies that only we could sense, signalling to each other, triggering an unconscious irresistible charge? Dr. Collins's voice intrudes. Where have you gone to, Jessica? I look at this woman opposite me and think that her bland demeanour, and no doubt bland life, means she could not even conceive of the depth of my depravity. Perhaps you could try writing about your marriage? How can I tell her I have no interest in dissecting the failure of my relationship? I feel only respect for my husband that he finally left, and relief that I can go back to being alone. Finally, he saw the actress that I am. I am not built for intimacy, or love, or friendship. I think of Linda and my throat closes in. Will she see the play? The thought of that is accompanied by a series of clicks inside.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?